And now they're racing in the first, and Gravlax and also World of Fame with the slowest away. Dragon Dancer, a much better start from him tonight, and he's going away very nicely. The Mare Star Academy on the inside away well. Also a real good man from Dragon G, and then My Prerogative, who moves up into fifth. 95 arrivals being pushed along on the inside to hold a spot sixth. Then Asian Bright about a length away. Then for the back is Silent Power, Regal Salute. 1200 metres to go. Gallon Heights on the outside of him. A length and a half away Gravlax, and then Mr. Patron, who's drifting back now. He's gone second last, and about 3 lengths away there World of Fame for Joseph C, having his first ride for a fair while, and we welcome him back tonight. He's in last spot at the moment there on World of Fame, but it's Real Good Man, a last start winner on the poly track, who's gone across to lead the way. Star Academy having a nice enough run. The mare, she's back in second. 2.5 lengths away then Dragon Dancer, just giving a little bit of ground. Dragon G now goes forward. 95 arrival is close enough on the inside and travels okay from Silent Power, improving. Then My Prerogative for the back. Gallon Heights out wide from Regal Salute, Asian Bright, Mr. Patron, Gravlax a mile back, and World of Fame last of all. On the turn now, and Star Academy racing up on the outside, a Real Good Man. Dragon G's letting down with a run. Then 95 arrival, who's right behind them, back and about fourth. Silent Power gets to the outside to make his run. Then Asian Bright, Mr. Patron, Gallon Heights coming down the outside, well in the home straight now, and Dragon G and Star Academy, they're battling away with 200 metres to go. Silent Power about a length and a half away, getting home well, and Mr. Patron from the back of the field is sprinting home well. Here's Silent Power now for Moreira, raced up, grabbed the front from Dragon G, and it's Silent Power who's going to win the first by about a length and a quarter. Dragon G second, third a photo might be Mr. Patron from Star Academy. Asian Bright then came 95 arrival, every hope for it, but it didn't really finish it off there. Then Regal Salute from Real Good Man, Gravlax, Gallon Heights. A fair way back was World of Fame, My Prerogative, and Dragon Dancer last in.
Opening race.
All set. Polytrack event. Ready, and now they're racing, and Hank's on the inside away nicely with Cassisu Long. Stormy Along is being hustled along. He's back in about 5th or 6th in the yellow and red, but it's Hanks, the big horse, goes through and leads fairly comfortably here, and he's out about a half length in front. Now moving up on the outside is Windsor Knot. Final Countdown goes up third, and Stormy Along improves fourth. Ice Cream now covering ground from the wide stall. He's gone up 5th on the outside from Black Fury for the back with Sting. Then Lucky Guy between runners. Bedford View's 4 deep and second last, and 2.5 lengths away Cassisu Long last of all. Racing up towards the final turn now, and it's Hanks on the inside, being pressured here by Windsor Knot, who's alongside him. They're broken a few lengths in front from the rest, headed up by Lucky Guy. Then Stormy Along, who pulls to the outside but spots Hanks a fair start. Black Fury the rails. Sting further back. Ice Cream now, you don't think could win from there. Final Countdown and Bedford View the deepest runner, but it's Hanks who's gone well clear here, 200 metres out, and he's shot away. Lucky Guy out of the pack makes ground with Black Fury, and also Sting. Stormy Along and Ice Cream now getting going late, but it's all Hanks about 3 in front. Lucky Guy and also Sting making ground, but it's Hanks who makes a winning debut. He scores by 2.5. Hanks first, second Lucky Guy, third Sting, and then Ice Cream now from Stormy Along, and further back Windsor Knot, who got weary. Black Fury, Cassisu Long, Final Countdown, and Bedford View, who was back and wide. He ran last. Back on the turf for this one, 1200 metres, and the starter lets them go. And one of the first to break the line here is Zach Spirit. Simple Pleasures is moving forward from out wide, and then Sacred Pins third, Golden Rabbit fourth, Raging Storm fifth, and is in fact going back to last as the mare Mulan improves into a 5th position. Raging Storm back to 6th and last. Well, Moreira was happy enough to allow Simple Pleasures to bowl clear in front, so it's John Powell on Simple Pleasures, who's gone a few lengths in front. Moreira on Zach Spirit, happy enough to take the sit in second spot as they run down towards the final bend. So the big guns 1 and 2, then Golden Rabbit in the white improving 600 metres out. Sacred Pins 4th in the yellow, behind those Raging Storm and also Milan. So first up from a break, 500 metres to go. It's Simple Pleasures who comes around the turn. Zach Spirit travelling well in second, about a length away. Then Sacred Pins, Golden Rabbit, Raging Storm and Milan. And now here comes Zach Spirit. He raced straight past Simple Pleasures. Zach Spirit with a tremendous turn of acceleration, and he has burst away here. Well, we thought it was a match race, but it's a one-horse affair. Look at him go. Zach Spirit's going to bolt in. Simple Pleasures will go near enough to last, and down towards the wire it's Zach Spirit who wins in a hand canter by about 6. Raging Storm, Milan, then a Golden Rabbit. Further back then Sacred Pins, and unfortunately it doesn't look good there for Simple Pleasures. Going for his 4th. All set. And they're away in the fourth here, Singapore. Caution from out wide began okay. Mr. Magnus prominent, and Stage Bright near the inside, and Sui Generis beginning well in the green as they sort themselves out here. So there's three, basically, maybe four up towards the front, with Enzo starting to join in as well. But he's back a couple of lengths off the front trio. So Caution, Sui Generis and Stage Bright just taking a while to find their feet and sort themselves out here. Eventually Sui Generis gets the front from Caution, Stage Bright. 3 or 4 lengths away Enzo, followed by Warrior back in 5th. Season's Echo caught out 3 deep, but he's yet to go around the bend. Paddy O'Reilly a fair way back there with Dragon on the inside from Borzolino, and Mr. Magnus last of all. He at the moment is about 3 lengths off Season's Echo, who was centre field. So it is Sui Generis with the blinkers on tonight, leads the way. They swing off the back straight with about 800 metres to go. Sui Generis in front from Caution, second. Stage Bright third. Then Enzo from further back in the field. Warrior out 3 deep. Then Dragon on the inside from Paddy O'Reilly. Season's Echo. The big guns are held up at the back of the field, yet to go. He's third last, Season's Echo. Borzolino going now 4 deep, and Mr. Magnus sees them all as they come around the turn, and it's Caution who led, running down with 400 metres to go. He's gone by Sui Generis, Enzo, Warrior, Borzolino. Season's Echo's making its run as well, and Mr. Magnus gets to the outside. The leaders have stopped, and here's Season's Echo now with Warrior, Borzolino. Mr. Magnus still about 2 lengths off them, but he's getting home well. Season's Echo with a real fight from Borzolino, and here's Mr. Magnus joining in. 75 metres to go. Season's Echo, Mr. Magnus. Moreira's going to make it 4 from 4. Mr. Magnus from last. He wins at a half length. Borzolino, terrific effort. Season's Echo back in third. Then Dragon from Warrior. Further back Caution. Paddy O'Reilly, Enzo, Stage Bright. And towards the rear of the field there was Sui Generis. Mr. Magnus, Moreira fans.
Yeah, they're racing at the 1200. Emperor's Bank was slowly into stride without any real speed. BM Win fired away quickly, and going up on the outside, the heavily backed Dragon Force, the favourite, Live in Hope inside of him. Alan drops to 4th over towards the inside, joined on the outer by Golden Curl and the predominantly white. Going up wider is Grandwood Park, followed by Rising Expectation, Can't Touch Me. Then came next of all as they come off the back, Dynasty Night. Emperor's Bank with the inside. Out a little bit deeper was Catch Me Now, at least as they come down the side. They were followed in turn by Magnificent Kid, Fiscal Wings, and last of all Be a Man towards the bend. 600 metres to go, and Dragon Force shows the way. Live in Hope the favourite up on the outside. Grandwood Park with the white cap is 3 wide, followed then by BM Win as they turn for Homer. Next of all then Golden Curl as they straighten up. Can't Touch Me on the outside. Coming wider then was Alan, but he's been shuffled and lost his spot in the race. Live in Hope coming after Dragon Force. Dragon Force about a neck in front. Live in Hope trying to get there. BM Win trying to get through, and Golden Curl down the outside, and now Alan running on strongly. Dragon Force regains the lead. Golden Curl coming at it. Alan on the outside. Alan swooping home, gets up to the front, and another one for Moreira. Alan takes it out narrowly over Dragon Force. A breath away in the middle to Golden Curl. 4th is between BM Win and also Can't Touch Me. Live in Hope peaked on his run and dropped out from Dynasty Night. Next in is they've gone across the line. Emperor's Banquet, not such a bad run on debut. Then Catch Me Now, Magnificent Kid, Be a Man, Fiscal Wings, a gap away to Grandwood Park, and last of all across the line is a Rising Expectation. Gates are back and they're off. Cash Luck bounded the way fairly well, but Holy Empire is going to find the front here. Darien Gap commenced okay. Over on the outside, Musketeer is pushing forward. Head start just off them. Fighter Jet is wide, but going back in the field. They were followed by Shuttleman, a little keen early, and Encosta Diablo went back to the rear. 1,250 metres to go, and Holy Empire, the favourite, shows the way, leads them out from Musketeer. Cash Luck getting a nice trail over on the leader's back. Next of all is Darien Gap. They were followed by Shuttleman between horses. Head start 3 wide. A length and 3/4 away then to Encosta Diablo, and Fighter Jet's gone all the way back to the rear to find a spot, and he's over near the fence now being ridden along. They come off the back, 850 metres to go, and Holy Empire doing it well for Alan Munro. Over on the outside, Musketeer. Cash Luck was over near the fence. He almost snuck up inside of Holy Empire, which just left the fence a little bit. Now he's about a length and a half off the leader, Cash Luck in third. They were followed by Head Start, then came Darien Gap, Shuttle Man, and Costa Diablo trying to pick up ground on the outside, and Sillings to Fight a Jet. Top of the straight, Holy Empire shows the way. 420 metres to go. Led over Musketeer's been well specced on the tote. Cash Luck gets out into the clear, comes home fairly strongly, followed by Costa Diablo and Head Start. 300 metres to go. Holy Empire's in front, but here's Joe with Cash Luck going up to tackle him. They've dropped off Musketeer. Cash Luck went to a narrow lead. Holy Empire lifting to his inside. Cash Luck just in front. Holy Empire's trying to peg him back, but 6 out of 6 for Moreira. Cash Luck draws away. Cash Luck by 3/4 out over Holy Empire. A gap off to Musketeer, staying on for third. Just ahead of Darien Gap. They were followed by Shuttle Man. Next to come in was in Costa Diablo. Well back then was Head Start and Fight a Jet. So we're almost set. Race number 8, gates are back and they're off. Super Knight commenced quite well. Dos Equis bounded away quickly, and Duke of Cambridge going up on the outside. Sudden Interest being a hard ridden in the early stages by Harry Casimir. Just off them, Richbourne is also coming across quite nicely as they settle down onto the course proper, and finding the front is Sudden Interest. Richbourne again firing up on the outside. He's hard to settle. Over on the fence, Duke of Cambridge in third, but a little keen as well. Dos Equis going through on the fence. They were followed then by Super Knight as they run their way down the back. Next of all is Chinese Tycoon. Double Hock out wide from Onge Dorian. Next of all is Qualitas. We Own a Flyer is back third from last from Waiting Gold. Fourth from last in actual fact, We Own a Flyer. 2 back at the rear there. A My Field and also Roll the Dice. Coming off the back straight, Sudden Interest shows the way at the 800. In second position, Richbourne. Over on the outside, Super Knight going up a little closer. Dos Equis being slapped along by Nunez, followed then by Duke of Cambridge. Next of all, near the top of the straight, Chinese Tycoon. Then Double Hock. Over on the inside, Onge Dorian. About to go is We Own a Flyer, about to peel to the outside. They were followed by Qualitas, Waiting Gold, My Field, and Roll the Dice. Top of the lane they come. Sudden Interest getting a little weary. He's staggered to the middle of the track, but he's still got a tidy break. Dos Equis in the pink over on the inside. We Own a Flyer down the outer, begins to run on. Onge Dorian is between horses. Sudden Interest in front. Onge Dorian. We Own a Flyer comes swooping down the outside. We Own a Flyer goes up to Onge Dorian with a bit of a fight here. We Own a Flyer puts his nose in front. Onge Dorian coming back, but 7 for Moreira. We Own a Flyer takes it out of neck over Onge Dorian. They were followed by Double Hock, a gap to either Sudden Interest or close up Dos Equis. Next in was Super Knight, My Field out wider. Towards the fence was Qualitas, then Duke of Cambridge, Roll the Dice, Waiting Gold. Well back was Richbourne, and one of the last to come in was Chinese Tycoon. Final race of the night. Starter looks across the line. They're back in the last. Ferretti left with them. A good speed, Peace No War burning from out wide and has offset the wide gate to go straight to the leader. Over Hypernova and Convict. They were followed by Give Way, Lady Trio. Next of all is Sky Storm. 2 M&M going up on the outside from Scarlet Star. Ferretti back on the inside and between horses. Green Tracer is keen going around the outside from Good Buddy. Next of all is Den. They were followed after a couple of lengths to Magical Sunset. And back at the tail is Big Respect. They come down the side and Peace No War shows the way. Hypernova up on the outside second from Lady Trio. Convict travels well over on the fence with the blinkers on. Then Scarlet Star. Next of all is Sky Storm. In between horses, Ferretti. He needs a little bit of room and he needs to pick up. They were followed by Give Way as they come to the top of the straight. Into the stretch they come and Peace No War is the leader. 300 metres to go. Over Hypernova, Convict over on the inside. Then Lady Trio. They were followed by Scarlet Star. Ferretti not really in the hunt as Peace No War just in front. Hypernova driving it and on the outside. Hypernova goes up to Peace No War. Ferretti is flying down the outside. Hypernova in front. Ferretti's come from the clouds. They hit it tight. Very tight, Hypernova or Ferretti. A gap away in the field then to Lady Trio and close up with a Peace No War. Then Green Tracer, Scarlet Star. Out wider was Sky Storm. Then Lady Trio, Convict. Big Respect. Well back in the run was Give Way. They were followed by Good Buddy. Then came Magical Sunset. 2 M&M and pulling up very quickly at the rear is Den. He's done it.